Hi friends, I'm Bobby and I'm here today to talk with you again about manifestation. And I haven't put out a video in a while. I recently went on vacation with my kiddos. We went to Disneyland. We had an amazing time. I feel rested and refreshed, and now I'm back to give you more content. And today I have a really special topic picked out. And I feel like this is going to be a really important one because I feel like this is something that we often face. So today I want to talk about limiting beliefs. According to TonyRobbins.com, limiting beliefs are the stories that we tell ourselves about who we are that hold us back from becoming who we are meant to be. These beliefs limit us from reaching our full potential. So what are limiting beliefs beyond this definition? They are subconscious things that we tell ourselves and we don't even realize we're doing it. That's what makes it subconscious, that will hold us back from manifesting the things that we want to manifest, the things that we desire. So what does that look like in our lives, in our day-to-day lives? Well, how do you describe yourself? Think about the way and the words and the ideas that come up when you're describing yourself. Are there any limiting beliefs in how you look at yourself? Are there any limiting beliefs in how you look at things? So I know for me personally, I was raised where I heard all the time, money doesn't grow on trees. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money's tight. We don't have enough money for that. We're broke. And the funny thing is that we weren't broke. We had more than enough. I grew up in a middle class family. We had a nice home. My parents had, decent cars. We were no means, rich, but we lived really comfortably. We had vacations, an annual vacation every year. We always had plenty of food. Christmas, there were always gifts, birthdays. I never wanted for anything. But in my mind growing up, I always heard that we don't have money. And so what I have done is that story has become ingrained in my thoughts at a subconscious level. So now that I'm an adult, if I really analyze how I talk about money, for a long time, I would say I'm broke. I don't have money for that. I would tell my kids, we're broke. Money doesn't grow on trees. I would repeat all those limiting beliefs that I had heard. And so what would happen is I would draw that into my life. I would attract that by those limiting beliefs. So I would say, well, I don't have enough money for that. And guess what? I didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough money for that, for whatever it was. Because what we think about, we bring about. I've talked about in previous videos vibrations and how you need to vibrate at the same level of what it is that you're trying to manifest. So if your vibration is the vibration of money doesn't grow on trees, I don't have enough money, scarcity mindset, what I'm going to bring into my conscious world is I don't have enough. There's not enough money. I'm struggling. All of those things. So what the trick is with limiting beliefs is to identify them. And that's the hardest part. I'm here to tell you that is the hardest part, and that's not that hard. But the hardest part of dealing with limiting beliefs is being aware of them, catching them when they creep into your mind and they tell you, money doesn't grow on trees, therefore I don't have enough money to do something. Okay, no, you have to really be aware of that. One of the things I've noticed that mindset life coaches will do with people regarding limiting beliefs is they'll have you do exercises where you write down, you take an inventory of every limiting belief that you have and you write it down. I tend to shy away from those types of exercises and practices because what we think about, we bring about, right? So if we put in the effort and the energy to write down every single limiting belief we have, I feel like we're putting too much energy into it and we're going to draw more of that into our life. So I don't like to recommend any type of exercise where you are putting energy and focus into what your limiting beliefs are. I find that it's much more effective and beneficial to try to be more aware of the things that you think and the things that you are saying and catch them and then rephrase it. And it can feel really silly sometimes. So I've mentioned in videos that I would like to manifest, or not, see, I'm doing it. I wouldn't like to manifest. I am manifesting my dream home. Well, sometimes it feels weird to say, I have my dream home. I have my dream house. It has everything I want, because it's not here right now. It's not in my current reality. And so it can feel very weird to say that, because you think people are going to think I'm nuts, that I'm talking about something that I can't see right now and that they can't see right now. But if you can get over that, right? And if you can, and have fun with it and make fun of yourself. I do this all the time. I will make fun of myself and I'll laugh and I'll say in front of people, I'll say like, oh, I can't wait to get my dream house. No. I have my dream house. My dream house exists right now. The property that my dream home is on exists right now in my current reality. And the truth is, that piece of land does exist right now in my current reality. I'm not sitting on it. That doesn't mean it's not real. It doesn't mean that it's not mine. It doesn't mean that I'm not manifesting it. So it's finding those little loopholes and correcting yourself. And whatever energy that you put out there, whatever words you said, you got to suck them back in and you've got to rewrite that story. And not only do you have to rewrite it, but you need to put those feelings into it as well, because you've put a feeling out. When you say, oh, I don't have that right now. What did you feel? Like, oh, I don't have my dream house right now. Oh, that feeling, right? I don't like that feeling. So I put that feeling out there. Now I got to pull that feel. I've got to counter that feeling. So how I do that is like, oh, no. So what exists right now? I know for certain that the property, and I don't know if there's a house there or not right now, okay? But the property that my dream home is going to exist on, that property exists right now. It doesn't have to materialize. It's already there. So now I have to match the feeling of excitement, joy, anticipation. It's coming. It's coming. My dream house. It's here. It's not coming. It's here. See the limiting beliefs. My dream home is here. The land that my dream home sits upon is in my current reality. It exists in the world, and I feel those feelings and I put that out there. And that's how I counter those limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are sneaky, tricky little things. And they're here to kind of mess you up, I've done a lot of reading about ego, and that's a fascinating topic, and I won't spiral into ego on this video, but looking at the ego and how our egos the ego is the human suit, right? It's not the spiritual part of us. It's not our soul. Our ego is that part of us that has to prove something, that worries about what other people think. And so we're constantly battling our ego here in our current reality. And so it's letting that ego go away and not get in your way, and really connecting with with your source energy and your essence, and saying, you know what, the things that I want, I can have. And the things I want, I have. They might not be with me right now, but they exist. So if you are, I've used the example of manifesting a car. A limiting belief might be, well, I only make this much money at work, and this car costs this much, which means my monthly payment would be that much, and I don't make enough to afford it. That's a limiting belief. A way that you can turn that limiting belief is that money flows to me 365 days a year. Money constantly comes to me. I'm a money magnet. And retraining how we think, because we don't know what the universe has in store for us. It goes back to talking about how things, how we manifest things, and we don't need to worry about the how, we just need to worry about the what. The universe is going to take care of you. But if your own thoughts are getting in your way, the universe can't do that. So it's really important that you get out of your own way. And how you get out of your own way is by being very present and very purposeful with the things that you think. Limiting beliefs are something that we all face, and we face them all the time. And it's a constant battle that you will have to always work around. Manifestation isn't something that we do and then we hit an end goal and we stop. Because what will happen is, if we just stop being aware and conscious of what our thoughts are and what our energy is, we're going to start manifesting things that we don't want in our life. It's amazing how quickly, if we stop scripting, if we stop meditating, if we stop putting in that good energy and that good effort, it's amazing how quickly we'll start pulling in some real negative stuff that we don't want. So when you go on this journey of manifestation and law of attraction and changing your life and changing your energy and, creating the life that you deserve, it's going to be something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. It's a journey. Manifestation is a lifelong journey, and it's a really fun journey. And you'll find that you no longer, at first, like when I first started manifesting, it was, I wanted to manifest material things. I wanted to bring, material things into my life. I wanted to bring money and, cars and clothes, things like that into my life. And so I've gotten really good at manifesting, I manifested a car. I have a video on my channel that talks about, how I manifested my car. I recently just manifested a Prada bag. Someone gave me a Prada bag, a $1,600 Prada bag. I didn't pay a penny for it. So that stuff, I can manifest material things. But what happens as you go through the journey and as you grow and as you develop, it's no longer about the material things that you want to manifest. It's about peace and calm and good energy and good relationships. And so you'll find that on the journey. But the first step, and I think what a lot of people like to do is, where they start is they start to manifest those material things. They see that they can do it, and then it develops from there. But the biggest thing that you have to do is be able to identify where your limiting beliefs are, and then find a way to rewrite those beliefs so that instead of having limiting beliefs, you have these like multiplying beliefs, these beliefs that are empowering and that are true. Because I believe it was Ford that said, I might be misquoting, but I believe it's Henry Ford that said, whether you say you can or whether you say you can't, you're right. And it's true. It's what we think about, we bring about. And so really look at where your limiting beliefs are, and know that limiting beliefs are, we all have them. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of that ego. It's built into us. And so there's nothing wrong with you. You're not weird. You're very normal if you have limiting beliefs, because we've been programmed our whole lives to have these limiting beliefs. Listen to your parents. Think back to what teachers told you. Listen to people in your life and how they talk. You'll hear them every day, all day. But you can decide whether you're going to believe that limit or not. And I'll tell you, for a very long time, I believed a lot of, really limiting things. And I was in some pretty bleak situations, relationships and with people. And I manifested so much really dark stuff into my life because my thoughts were that was what I deserved. But being able to work on my limiting beliefs, and I still have them and I still battle them every day, and I still catch myself and I still turn them around. Putting in that effort, being able to recognize it and see it, it gets easier and easier and easier. And it's funny because those limiting beliefs, it gets to the point where they can't sneak in all the way. Like they can crack the door open and they can peek in, but then you see them and you're like, get out of here. I'm not going to entertain you. Go on, and then turn it around and say, whatever limiting belief pops in your mind, say the opposite of that like 3 times and feel those feelings and bring that good energy back in, because you can control what you bring into your life. You really, really can. And once you believe that you have the control and you take the control does not lie outside of you. It does not lie with other people. Other people can do what they want to do, and you make the decision of whether that's going to impact you or not. And so you can say, no, I'm in control of this ship, and this is what I believe, and this is my reality. And you can have your reality. That's perfect, but that doesn't affect me. So that's just some food for thought. I know that it's kind of like it's been some heavy energy lately, and I think a lot of people are kind of struggling with some stuff. And so I think it's really important when discussing law of attraction that we not only talk about all the great stuff, but talk about where kind of some of the pitfalls lie and how to navigate that and how to get around it and how to correct the course once you've kind of caught yourself veering off. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions for me or have any ideas of future videos that you would like to see, please feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. It's always really helpful for me. You guys give me ideas of kind of what I need to cover next. So I'm just letting you all guide me on where we're going with these videos. And if you are interested in subscribing, I would love that. That would be fantastic. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.